The Kerala actress assault case has been keeping the entire nation on tenterhooks ever since it was reported in February 2017. The incident was back in the spotlight after the actress broke her silence on the incident in an Instagram post on January 10th. Her post witnessed never before solidarity from actors and celebrities from across the country. Even before that, Dileep's former friend and director Balachandra Kumar had come out with some shocking allegations and purported audio evidence relating to conspiracy hatched by Dileep and his relatives to kill some investigation officers. Later reports said they were edited clips and all attempts to cancel Dileep's bail and putting him in jail fell flat. But the crime branch continued to pull out all the stops to cancel Dileep's bail, and for that they questioned Dileep, his relatives, IT expert linked to Dileep, and of late his wife Kavya Madhavan. What we can understand is every now and then the crime branch has been turning up in the court with so-called evidence that have not been strong enough to get Dileep's bail cancelled. In an interesting development, on Thursday, the special court trying the actress attack case sought fresh evidence from the prosecution to substantiate its plea to cancel the bail granted to actor Dileep, the eighth accused in the actress attack case. Though the court had earlier dismissed a plea for cancelling the bail for want of evidence, the prosecution had not challenged the order. Ironically, the same set of allegations and evidence that were considered by the court in the earlier petition was produced in the new plea. The court noted that there was nothing on record to prove a change of circumstance in the case and the emergence of new evidence warranting the cancellation of the bail. Referring to the reported extraction of sound clips from the mobile phones of the accused, the court noted that the prosecution had failed to produce the scientific reports from the forensic science laboratory to prove that the sound clips were that of the accused. The court said that it cannot decide on the case based on partial or incomplete evidence. The court asked if there was strong enough evidence suggesting that Dileep had influenced the witnesses. The court said the prosecution shouldn't make claims based on assumptions. The public prosecutor was heavily criticized on the allegations that evidence in the case had been leaked. Don't keep the court in the dark, the judge remarked. The court also stated the police was not a prosecutor and that the government counsel should remember it. The court inquired about how the phone records projected as digital evidence in the case were leaked and demanded a probe. The prosecution in response said it had not leaked any information. The prosecution argued that actor Dileep, who is also accused of masterminding a conspiracy to murder the investigating officers, is creating a parallel judicial system. The court then asked the prosecution to abstain from maligning the court. The trial court had earlier faced several criticisms for the fault of the prosecution. Earlier, certain judges had expressed their disapproval over leaking of evidence and media trial. Enraged by the prosecution's argument that some court documents were leaked and the court staff needed to be questioned regarding the recovery of documents from the mobile phone of Dileep, the judge asked for an explanation from the prosecution on the steps taken to question the court staff. The judge further said that it had become clear that no secret documents were leaked from the court and all the documents were secure in its custody. All that was found in the phone of the accused was the certified copies of an earlier court order. Though the prosecution had been raising a volley of allegations regarding the leaked documents, it had not taken any step to interrogate the court staff. The court itself had issued an order that no permission was required to interrogate its staff. The court cannot be made to stand under a cloud of suspicion, the judge pointed out. The court also sought an explanation from the prosecution whether it had booked any case against the lawyers of Dileep after the assistant public prosecutor raised the allegation that the lawyers had destroyed the evidence from the mobile phone of the actor. The destruction of evidence is a serious offence and hence the police shall book a case against the lawyers if they have committed the offence, the court suggested. The court posted the case for May 19th. On that day, We will now have to wait and see if the crime branch and prosecution would turn up with some valid and substantial evidence, or whether they will again cut a sorry figure before the Honorable Court of Justice.